Oh. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. I actually forgot this. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. It vocoded. I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. And he suspiciously looks like Phoenix Wright. He's like really doing the seasoning. Let's put some salt in there. Why won't anyone believe me? Because at your point it's just conjecture? Hello, Winston. Well, I'd say that's pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant. I forgot what voice I actually gave Winston. Guilty. This court is adjourned. Well, that's our first failure. Well, court adjourned. Later. January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Wright & Co. Lofts. Is like, enough about that. I gotta pull something up I forgot to pull up before. Let me just be quick. So we failed our first case. Alright, anyone want to get some boba? Basically, just like, oh well. Hang on. Almost prepped. Right here. Okay. Wait, since this is your first failure, does that mean you're not an ace attorney? I'm only a mildly competent attorney. I'm only a great attorney, not an ace attorney, you know? Don't get your hopes up about me. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I just feel tired from staying up past midnight. But also, I just want to point out, I may cringe with this case because this is one of my least favorite cases in the whole game. Like, you saw my pain with Big Top Turnabout. I can forgive it though because the anime's better. This one just hurts me inside. I bet it does, Maya. So, I decided that our resolution should be Zvari! Take on the world! I still never looked up what Zvari meant. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Mistletoe's poisonous though, so something tells me she's like right. Well, not intoxicated. Well, she's definitely intoxicated, just not in the alcohol sense. I think she actually may need to go to the hospital. Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. It's like, ah yes, the new year. Delicious food, beautiful fireworks, counting down to midnight, and of course playing Mousetrap. Or whatever board game you like. Just like, I got this new board game we can play on New Year's. It's called Jumanji. Like, oh no. Hey, pal! Wah! Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna, why I Waluigi, oh, why I wanna. Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you've got some explaining to... Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? What? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but here's some pocket lint. Yay, thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, Maya, shut up! Let Waluigi talk. Let Gumshoe talk. What about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, no. Are you doing this on purpose? I guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year, where I just interrupt people for no reason whatsoever? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Like, I don't read People magazine, sorry. Yeah, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Oh no. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childish amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. I can show you the court, like, I can show you my own personal records. I wasn't there. Like, let me look at this thing. I can tell you where I was that year. Yeah, I was, actually, I may not want to tell you where I was at that time of that year. That's a little personal. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that only leaves one possibility. No way. You don't mean a phony Nick? How does that work in court anyway? I've still thought on this to this day. How does one impersonate a lawyer in court? Because surely, like, others should know what you look like. So how do you impersonate him in court? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. Magazine clipping. An article from December 5th says that I was trounced and my client was found guilty. So, what are you going to do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. What? My fault? How do you figure that? I wasn't there! Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. No, I'd say we're, like, decently famous. I mean, we've convicted a prosecutor of murder. We've solved we've solved a kidnapping case. And we've caught, like, a dangerous thief. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. I can't remember what happened December 5th, or, like, the time of the trial. I was really blacked out then. You better make this right, pal, now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I mean, we've been in worse situations than just a retrial. Guess the New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. It's like, oh well, I already failed this New Year's resolution. That is way too relatable. It's like, oh well, failed my New Year's resolution to, you know, to learn an instrument. Oh well, see you next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Wah. Like, the Waluigi Whopperates. TM. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? I'm not special. What sort of guy would do that? Again, as someone who knows this case, this is kind of a painful one. Let me actually double check something. I'm gonna quickly put to the cat. Well, actually, no, just to my face. I want to double check the trophies without spoiling. Just to make sure there's nothing. I think there is actually something kind of tricky to get here. Hang on a sec. I think there is like kind of a tricky case. Like it's a tricky trophy here. There's two actually. Okay, I gotta remember that. Okay. But for now, so what's our first move? I guess we go to the detention center and... Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. Once again, someone impersonated a lawyer in court. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I forgot to put it... Sorry. Like, someone impersonated me in court. Wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. Zinniop, I mean. Phoenix. Zinniop. That's kind of... I like that. Oh, not... What kind of name for an evil double is Zinniop, anyway? Yeah, I like it. Kind of sounds like a Power Rangers villain. Nick, I've got it! If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Like, sorry, this isn't a telenovela. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. He's like, it was my kid you got convicted, pal! He's behind bars on many murder cases! Maybe he realized he's got strong feels for... like, welcome to the yaoi section. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then I guess I'll just tuck my yaoi fanfiction into the corner. Maybe it's because of our new guilty client? January 6th, Detention Center Visitors Room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you got tricked and found guilty. Keep it down, Maya, that kind of talk could ruin me. Once again, I was impersonated, Maya. Get it straight. Huh? Hello again, Maggie Bird from that one tutorial case. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally not utterly let down. Yeah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird. No, I'm gonna keep interrupting you. All right? Maggie Bird. Oh, that's right. I remember you now. You were kind of forgettable because you were just in a tutorial case. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quick... Oh, sure. Very funny. Out of that fifth grade defense, you're coming in here and start making jokes? Better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. So, once again, I was impersonated. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember saying the exact same thing last time. Yep, the goddess of misfortune. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the whole world keep me down, sir! Yeah, I remember I just did like a really kind of fast way of talking with her. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in the police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. She was fired for murdering her lover. I thought, wait, no. No, at the end of that, she said she was quitting. She said she was quitting the police force to pursue a new career. She wasn't fired, she quit. Like, although this is just the story they tell you. They say she was fired just so they don't have to admit they paid her severance. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. Apparently at a maid cafe. If the outfit's anything to go off of. Oh god, it is a maid cafe. Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. Sir! My charming smile and shapely figure came through from... Oh god, I hate that I read that out loud. No, not the figure. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away. Sir! He's kind of a creep. Sir! And you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way, sir. Like, one of the first, like, the second of all of the wrong in this case. Like, first, the whole impersonation thing. Second, the whole maid cafe thing. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. It happened at Tribune, sir. Tribune? It's just French, Maya. It's not that hard. Yes, this is a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included, sir. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then, sir, like, one of them reenacted that old meme, sir. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air, sir. I was so shocked I passed out, sir. I have very weak knees, sir. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. Stop saying sir all the time. What? Sir. You calling the guy the victim? Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never seen the guy before in my life, sir. Yes, salt in coffee. That sounds... Actually, would that be disgusting? Or could that work? I guess it depends on the type of coffee. I don't know. I'm not like a coffee expert. I'm not a barista. If any baristas watch like either the streams or the VOD, tell me how salt would be in coffee. I feel like it'd be disgusting. But I feel like someone will be like, with the right kind of brew, you can put anything in your coffee. You know, there's gotta be some coffee snob like that. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? And he, for some reason, looks like Phoenix Wright with the face of handsome Squidward. Of course, a good waitress must be attended to the clientele, sir. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So tell me of the guilty verdict. So if you saw the murderer, why are you still convicted? Because no one else saw. What? Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Sir. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. Sir. The victim was sitting alone at the table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Oh, hey, it actually works. Sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for the fair trial, failed me, sir. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job, sir. And she has Alzheimer's, sir. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket, sir. What? A small bottle of poison, sir. Oh, well, that's kind of that's definitely incriminating. Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped poison into my pocket when I was unconscious, sir. No one else saw this other guy. No one saw a handsome Squidward. No, sir. That's what everyone said, sir. But I don't see how they could have missed him, sir. So about the other guy. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Sir. Oh. And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry, sir. Music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. Sir, have you ever seen Green Day? It was kind of like that, but worse. Sir. And there was a sample CD on the table. Sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a good look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. Sir. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. Sir. Yes. McDonald's. Like, this is the newest ad campaign to get the kids hooked. Ronald McDonald starting a band. I feel like McDonald's would do that. I feel like McDonald's would absolutely do that ad campaign. Just them doing a band, and it would just be like McDonald's themed parodies of popular songs. I could see them doing that. They are that soulless. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was McScrewdriver? Like, of course not. It's McNuggets. Get serious, Maya. Who would buy the CD of a group like that? Obviously, they're the McNuggets. What was the name of that group again? Sir. McHacksaw? No. McDonald's? No. And what about the killer? What did he look like? Like, stop talking about McDonald's for 1 second. Well, I don't really remember. Sir! Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Sir! Well, you're worthless. So, what can you tell me about this, poisoning case? Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. If this article is about my case, sir! Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir! Sir! It was the morning after I'd been arrested. Sir! I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Sir! This is a really cursed image for Phoenix because we never see him looking directly at the camera. This is actually kind of disturbing. Also kind of uncanny. It's weird. His face is way too symmetrical. Like, literally his whole image, like, you could split it right down the middle and it would be, like, the exact same. He is perfectly symmetrical. That's kind of disturbing. Well, not perfectly, like, there are, like, differences in the, like, slight differences in the hair, but it's still kind of weird how symmetrical it is. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey Maggie, was my evil double I am here too? I am here! No, I don't remember a phony of you, Maya. You were unimportant, sir. Aww, it would have been so cool. You got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Sir! Okay, I get the picture. But you've met me in person before. You have my cards. Like, you had my business card. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess looking back now, it was a little strange. Sir! Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent. And so the guy was nothing like me then! But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Sir! I hate this so much. I'm sorry. This is such a dumb case. Like, Big Top Turnabout had its stupid moments. Steel Samurai had salmonella and went in the first appearance of Wendy Oldbag. But this case, this is the stupidest case of them all. And we had to convince a judge that a man could not really fly. But here, all it took for someone to impersonate me was a blue suit and spiky hair. In that case, it doesn't even matter if I have a beard or not. If I just put on a Goku wig and a blue suit, I could be Phoenix, right? That's apparently all it takes in this universe. Also, dude was taller. He was apparently from Boston, if the way she said it, that line was to say anything. And it's gonna get even worse when we actually see the guy. How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. Here, say anything, sir! This case just keeps getting stupider and stupider. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Sir! Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright, sir! Yeah? Do you think we'll win next time? Sir! My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Sir! Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. How are you not dead? Like, 6 months old. You're still just an actual baby. Like, not even if you were 6 years old, you're 6 months. How are you not dead? From the 9th floor. How? I've been by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Sir, failed at almost every test I've taken. Experienced almost every kind of disaster. Sir, I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. Sir. Also, they change it. In the first game when you meet... Well, not first game. The first time you meet her, she says she never even won or drew in a game of tic-tac-toe against a chicken. Like, it was just in a game of tic-tac-toe, but still. But also, if you failed every test you've taken, how did you get on the police force? Like, it's not as simple as do an interview when you're on the force. You actually have to go through a police academy. Then you have, with all of its tests, not just written, but you also have, like, physical exams. So you have all of those tests. You also have, like, psychology tests. You have health exams. You have a lot of stuff you go through in police schools. So if you failed your tests, how did you get on the police force? I'm just not realizing that now. That doesn't make any sense. Wow. But I will survive. Because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. Sir, I get knocked down, but I get knocked up again. I get knocked up. No, not get knocked up again. It's I get knocked down, I get up again. Wrong word. Wrong word. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I will find the One Piece, sir, for it is real. Whitebeard told me so, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck, sir. Zinniop is really gonna pay for this. Maybe it's not she failed the test to get in, but somehow they got their tests swapped. Like, she was so... Well, in that case, she'd have good luck. Like, she failed her test, and then, like, she got it swapped with an exam that succeeded. And then, at that point, you would be lucky. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. I have connections. I literally know an assassin. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Zinniop for you. I still say Zinniop sounds like it'd be a decent Power Rangers villain. You know, I stand by that. Zinniop would make a good Power Rangers. Like, it would be a good name for a Power Rangers villain. It would be funny, but at the same time, it would not be good if she fails at everything. Yeah, it really baffles me. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribune is then. Sir. Oh, right. The Maid Cafe, where the murder took place. Yes, sir. Where you go? Please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Sir. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Here is quite possibly the only... We're about to encounter quite possibly the only good character in this game. But first, let me head up the criminal affairs department and see Gumshoe. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. No, got it so easy leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. I bet it's my bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Eat. So we have to go from here to Tribune. I hope the future Phoenix Wright games had they learned from this and they actually gave you like a map. I really hope that. Alright, murder at a maid cafe. What's that? Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? And again, girls like that kind of thing, right? It depends on the girl, you know. Some can like the smell of flowers. Others can like just a good, perfume smell, but others could actually see it as like suffocating or nauseating. Hey, it really depends on the woman. Phoenix Wright and the Lost Valor! Oh no, Your Honor, I hear, even though that's only for the military, I hereby accuse this man of stolen valor! Actually, I'm not all that into it. You know, see what I mean? Not all women are into this, overwhelming smell of flowers. To me, I can enjoy a good, floral aroma, but if it's too much, I actually get dizzy. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? Like, hey, can we get some seating here? We're starving. I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Then you don't put your sign on open, or whatever the French word for open is. You put it on fermé. Oh, I don't know. I never took French. I took Italian. And a little bit of Spanish. And a little bit of and a little bit of Latin. But if there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Oh, good idea. Quick, grab the register. And, get that floral wreath over there. That'd look nice in my bathroom. Yeah, I suppose we can. It's like, Maya's rubbing off on me. Like, yes, the D&D rogue has corrupted me. Alright, you take the register. I have more upper body strength and a higher strength score. I'll take the cash register. You take that floral wreath. That would look really good in my bathroom. And, since you could probably carry another thing, how about you take one of those magazines? I could use something while I'm on the job. It's like, that'd be my strategy. So, why is there just a newspaper sticking out here? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? That sounds like a fetish. Yeah, I guess maybe I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. How did no one see this? Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this! Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. Oh my god! It's Mask the Mask! Like, oh my god. That's kinda cute. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. I can only read that as Mick Bomber. Like, I know it's supposed to be MC Bomber. This is just the Mick Bomber. Like, the newest McDonald's menu item that our CEO will take a baby bite out of once again. It's like we've made the McBomber. It is a Big Mac. It is a chicken it's a McChicken, but we've used hot chicken this time. It's actually very spicy. So here we go. Big boy bite, as there's like he bit off a single bit of like the fried chicken breading. It's like, I loved that trend. I loved the CEOs trying their food trend. That was hilarious because you could tell they all just wanted to make fun of the McDonald's CEO. They all just saw that stupid, like, I don't know how to tackle this burger. And they were all like, now that's a big boy bite. Main character is a bomber. Funny enough, there is actually a manga where the main character can create bombs out of anything and is an assassin. If you tell me the name of the manga, I'll probably, like, find it, because that actually sounds good. That actually sounds like a good manga. Like, it sounds like a good concept. A main character can create bombs out of anything, and they're also an assassin. I kind of want to read that. $100,000 maybe? Like, don't be stupid. It's 100,000 McChickens. That's the thing. I don't remember what is it called. It's gonna take me a bit of time. I can Google it. Also, like, let's take a break so we can find the name of a manga. Let me see. Manga about main character who can make bombs and is an assassin. The first thing that comes up is Explosive Mercenary Jack is the first thing. In his original world, Jack was a feared mercenary with expertise in explosives, warfare, and eliminating targets without a trace. Alongside other chosen ones with overpowered abilities, Jack is given a seemingly useless skill, the ability to make bombs that always work. Mocked and dismissed by the summoners and other summoned heroes, Jack sees this as an opportunity for cold, calculated revenge. He uses bombs not just for destruction, but as assassination tools, creating devices to eliminate enemies silently and effectively. that might be it. I kind of want to look. Oh, so this is also an isekai. So this is an isekai where he can also blow it up. It's also known as the Mercenary Bomber Explode All Cheaters. So it's a dark fantasy isekai. I kind of want to look that up because that actually sounds fun. That sounds like that'd be a good manga. Excuse me. All right, so I've got to make a note of that. Hang on. I'm gonna put that in my notes real quick. All right, notes app. Explosive Mercenary Jack. Yeah, I'm going to definitely look into finding that, but that sounds like a fun concept. Like, he's immediately made yeah, that's it. I heard it, isekai. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely going to look into that, because that sounds really funny. Like, it's a dark, gritty fantasy isekai, but the idea of I can make anything into a bomb, so I'm gonna be an assassin and blow up all the people who've wronged me. That just sounds fun. I'm gonna definitely look into that. The only manga I'm really gonna be looking into are, obviously, I finally found volume 1 for Elden Ring. The only other manga I'm gonna try and find there's just 2 others. There's Ragna Crimson, because I doubt they're gonna make a season 2 of it, and the other one is technically I've already got volume 1, so it'd be Kagurabachi, but I'm also gonna start getting into the Chainsaw Man manga since it's already finished, and it's taking longer to get the anime done compared to something like Jujutsu Kaisen, which I understand, because the Reze movie was so wild. Anywho, back to this. So, with the McBomber, they can buy 100,000 McChickens. That's my personal headcanon. So this guy so our victim was going to buy 100,000 McChickens and then use them to create the McBomber, and then I'm guessing he was killed by the Hamburglar. I wonder what McBomber is supposed to be. Like I told you, it's a spicy McChicken, but like the spiciest McChicken they've ever made. Like, McDonald's, hire me, and I will make you that McBomber, and then I can do better promotion than your CEO ever could, because I will take larger bites out of it. In fact, we'll do a mukbang. I'll do a mukbang for the McBomber. But if you don't want to directly rip off Phoenix Wright, we can call it the McFuego. Like, money, give me my money right now, McDonald's. I am smarter than all of you. The very night, McDonald's gave him an offer for the McBomber. Exactly. I'm a billionaire now. Because, let's be real. If you heard that McDonald's was making a new version of the McChicken that was hotter than just a spicy McChicken, which I don't know if they actually do a spicy McChicken, but if they did, and then here was a version that was hotter than that, you would buy it. You would buy it. All people would buy it. And I would stand alone on the McDonald's hierarchy. Like, forget Ronald McDonald as a king. I am the McEmperor. I just have, like, a staff with, like, a golden M at the top. Kind of like Lord Zed's staff in Mighty Morphin. I'm just sitting there like, I am the McEmperor. It's like, you are punished. You are to be buried under an infinite amount of chicken nuggets. It's like, that is my execution. This paper, it's from December 3rd. Also, looks like they were originally talking about 500,000. Bro's really gonna have an M-shaped throne made of gold with a golden scepter with the M, probably with a ruby on top. Exactly what I envision. I am the McEmperor. the most powerful being in the McDonald's multiverse. The McU. It's not the MCU, it's just the McU. Not to be confused with NICU, where they take sick babies. This paper is from the day of the poisoning. What? Why is it tucked behind a rack? We're still trying to investigate a murder. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. So, here was the crime scene. This must be the table where the murder occurred. Someone took a big dump on the table, apparently. That is quite a brown stain. I thought you said Miku! Like, as the McEmperor, I sentence Hatsune Miku to death for all of your brain rot. However, your music will be remembered. You just as an icon will die. Sentence, then you shall die via the Grimace Shake! The McEmperor has spoken! You will be forced to take a sip of the Grimace Shake so the purple demon may kill you. May your fate be merciful. Thousands of McDonald's regulars immediately stopped coming. It's like the McEmperor has been canceled because he murdered Hatsune Miku with the Grimace Shake. It's like, I know exactly how to get my throne back. I, the McEmperor, shall reinstate my position. We're killing Elon Musk. It's like, suddenly I'm just a trillion. Suddenly I'm a billionaire again. It's like, that's all it takes. We shall force Elon Musk to take the Grimace Shake, and I've already rewritten the will so that I inherit everything. Including including X, formerly known as Twitter, which I will just be erasing from existence. I guess so. With all this police tape around it, that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know? Why can I picture you doing just that? Weirdly, I can too. I could see her licking the stain just to see what kind of coffee it was, or if it was still poisoned. I could see Maya doing that. This table's set nicely. Just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Well, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dang nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Dang dag nabbit, really, Phoenix? Is there not anything else we can do? Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and oh look! Fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this stuff. Anyone can tell what a bouquet of flowers and potpourri looks like. By the way, that is true, though people are a fan of Miku, so the fact McDonald's has a Miku theme to a burger in Japan, people would be pretty much... Oh yeah! I forgot, McDonald's is like the most popular thing over in Japan. Like, it's like really popular and apparently better than an American McDonald's. So, yeah, I guess we won't kill Miku. We won't kill Miku. We'll still kill Elon Musk, though. We'll still kill Elon Musk. And maybe Diddy. You know, if he ever does anything to the McEmperor's royal family. Do I just simply have to come back? I feel like I just simply come back. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Yeah, that was clever. Suddenly Elon heard, oh no. It's like, you will be executed for all of the, well, you know what you've done, Elon. I really don't have to explain it. If I was to pick the top things Let's see. Finding a way to legally sell flamethrowers to the general public. Ruining Twitter even more than it's already been ruined and changing its name. Those are all kind of compounded as the same crime. All of those children you fathered and naming one of them an equation. You really should have just been killed just for that alone, but there was a lot more things. Those were just the top 3 that my court wanted you to die for. Also, let's actually look this up. I can tell you which would be which. So if I just go here, and then I go to French, and then I look up ferme, and that is a forward accent. Oh, well, apparently they spelled it wrong. Ferme just means farm. If they were to put another E in front of that, then that would mean closed. So the programmers actually spelled their French wrong. Excuse me. Oh, wait, I just realized. She said that she didn't remember what that MC was, so the sports paper would be Artel. Oh, a sports paper! Sir! Let's see. Did Guts and Braun manage to defend its heavyweight title? Sir! Guts and Braun? Wow, these are such clever names. Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, sorry, that was Maya, not Maggie. Gutson got knocked out. Well, poor, who did Gutson lose to? Apparently some young man named Baki. Baki Hanma. Oh no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Trivienne. Really? That's strange, sir. Trivienne doesn't get newspapers, sir. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them, sir. He really doesn't like People magazine, sir. And maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir. McBomber. That was the name that was written on the CD, sir. Just as I thought. And also, is no one gonna bring up the little doodle? Hang on, I can actually show it. There's literally a Mask the Mask logo just in the corner with the that's just cute. I kind of love that. I didn't hate that case. I actually kind of liked the Damask case. It has some good plot twists to it. It was a good introduction to Gato, and I liked Atme as a villain because it was just as simple as he just wanted to be known for something, so creating a so essentially helping prolong the narrative with a thief by helping him out, I kind of liked. And then eventually having to work with Kane Bullard to kind of help keep it going, and then just killing him when he was getting too gutsy. I think I should say that, but if you were in that universe with a pickle, you would fear your life. You're not wrong. Yeah, actually, no. I had to remember, but you're right. It would be terrifying to live in the Baki universe. I mean, it'd be terrifying to live in the Baki universe, even if you don't bring up Pickle. All I have to say is Yujiro Hanma, and it's already a terrifying enough world. You do not want to live in the same world as the guy the U.S. military is scared of. The same guy who uses the front lake in the White House as a swimming pool for a vacation. You don't want to live in that kind of world. So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right, sir? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. Yeah, probably also. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Really? Maya's theme? Okay, Maya, you can work on your indie singing career later. Right now, we have a murder trail. We have a murder case. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right, Maya. No, you're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better set up the investigation, don't you think? Step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? You're right. You have anything else? No? Okay. Later. Maybe now he'll be here? Looks like it. Oh la la, bonjour, welcome to La Trilogy. Hello? Remember, that man is terrifying because he can walk through glass and it reforms itself. Are we talking about Pickle or Yujiro? Because the most terrifying thing I can say about Yujiro is he stopped an earthquake with a punch. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurant. It's just French, Maya. Just roll with it. Oh non, my petit Julie. Me? What is this face? Like a kid rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bathroom alone à la neroli and à la rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? It's like, you know what this is kind of reminding me of? Have you ever seen, there's a comedian named John Branyan. He did a joke once where he was reciting Three Little Pigs in Shakespearean tone. So like the big like Shakespearean terminology we would use, and like when he got to the third pig, it's like the third pig hailed from the American colonies. When he heard the squeals in panic, he popped his chest and said, "What?" It's so funny. It just reminds me of like the American pig word. But look it up. Look up John Branyan, Three Little Pigs. It's fantastic. It is a great skit. It's not a skit, it was an onstage joke, but still look it up. It's fantastic. Because it basically just says how it's so fascinating how far we've come from Shakespearean times when they had like this expansive vocabulary, like all these words being used, and how we're just a fraction of that. And then saying like, imagine nursery rhymes said in the Shakespearean tone. And it's really clever. I definitely recommend. You're gonna stop an earthquake. It's pretty terrifying. You gotta think, you had to fight a guy that had gunpowder in his gloves and it didn't even scratch him. The Baki universe is wild. I've never seen Baki. I kind of want to, but it is a wild, wild universe from what I've known. It's like, it's terrifying. Oui, oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water and voila! To soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique. Also, I know I could have done like I did with Birdly in Deltarune, where I did like the over-exaggerated French like that. Oh, Noël! I could have done that. But I'm gonna respect this guy, so I'm just gonna do like an actual French accent. Really? Et voilà, monsieur. Who, me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil for Paramount. And maybe into oui oui. Habla la peppermint and la claire sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Sir, I'm sorry. I'm flattered. I don't swing that way, sir. No homo. Like, for chill, you're like the only person in this case I tolerate. No homo. Alors, if you'll be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. My bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You are la Phoenix, right, no? Yes, you know me? My oui, I never forget the man who flirts with me, especially in courts. Wow, my phony is very unprofessional. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zinniop. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I already am. Wonder what sort of impression Zinniop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Alright. So what does très bien mean? I think it means, like, very good, or, like, good morning? I forget. I just forget. I know très, that means 3. No, it doesn't. Non, non, non. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good. Okay, I was right the first time. It means very good. Yeah, très is not the French word for three. I actually don't know. No, it's trois. It's un, deux, trois. I always remember that. So it's at trois. Trois is three in French. And then I don't know how to count any further in French. I only know how to do un, deux, trois. That's all I know. I don't know that much French. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. L'atmosphere is très bien and la cuisine is très bien. The food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? Well, I mean, it could also be, it's a crime scene, Phoenix. Like, there was a murder just here. People probably don't want to come in here. La cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. No, like, not that kind of hot cuisine. They mean, like trendy cuisine. They mean, like, trendy foods. They don't, like, that's what haute cuisine means. Like, haute couture. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, pour le moment. And no one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am la chef, I am la manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A Roman what? Practitioner d'aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Like, oh man, this thing reeks! Again, there are a couple mangas where they're farming or just cooking at another world, but the funny part, you gotta wonder, what would the food taste like? Because we have things that, ooh, you're not wrong. I mean, there is an anime that kind of answers that. It's not an isekai, but there is an anime that answers that called Delicious in Dungeon. That's all about a group of adventurers who cook monsters in dungeons. That's how they handle their food in dungeons. It's literally, they go into a dungeon, they kill a giant spider, they make like a stew out of it. Or they kill some kind of like plant monster, they made ramen out of it. Like, and apparently it's supposed to be like fantastic food as well, because he's like a master of knowing how to prepare different foods. I haven't seen it yet. I really want to though. But it's on my list. It's on my to watch list. So, what happened? So could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien. It makes me sad to remember it, but I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since this happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. Like, this is January 6th, they said, right? So, been about a month with 3 extra days. So, it was the third of last month, just after 1 in the morning. A man was in here for a coffee, suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead! I don't know why I did that, but I did. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, he was alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. With a bunch of lottery tickets, apparently. And the power scanner from Dragon Ball. I know that Maggie says there was someone else, but I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. Loud man says the same thing. Old man? What old man? Tell me of the old man. The funny part is I've never seen this show like episode by episode, but I do know a bit about the characters. Yeah, I do too. I only know about it because they did like a crossover in a game I play, so I know a bit there. So I know he has like a magic sword, and I know like the main character's magic sword, and I know that he has like his ultimate technique is doing an impression of a wolf. So like is not much that I know. So who is this old man that you mentioned? Is it them with the murder? There was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Might be. As usual, he came alone that day. As the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he says the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were 2 people. My mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this none? About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose? My bien sûr. Oh, he's the first person who said that it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Yeah, so, should we tell him that it wasn't actually me? Okay, so... what else do I do and where else do I go? Do you know this badge? It proves I'm a lawyer. Also, where's my Magatama? Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. You're mon Phoenix Wright. The worst defense attorney in town. I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. Last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. You flashed everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Zinniop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff. Oh no, Maya, that does not mean what you think it means. No. Okay, what if I present something? What about the sports paper? We found the sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle. I saved from my kitchen. You're worthless? What about this? I'm not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking perhaps? Even the Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool though. Oh, oui, oui. So handsome. I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you open your mouth, the whole court are stared. Oh man, that was something I don't want to imagine. It's like, hey, you turned on everyone in court? Let me double check. Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe Gumshoe is ready? No? Oh, can I? Okay, no, nothing new. Oh, good thing I have the guide pulled up. Oh, I forgot certain profiles. Okay. I always forget to present profiles. I always forget that. Also, there are 2 profiles I have to present for a trophy. So I've already done one part of it, and then there's a few others. So first, if I present Maya. Oh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petite Julie. Ooh, me? Oui, a smile is the most important thing for us girls, n'est-ce pas? Sure. If you want the job here, it is yours, precious. Alright, sweet. Maya can bring in extra, you know, income, and with her being 19, you know, won't be too creepy when she's got to deal with the perverted old men in maid cafes. Mon Dieu, what's beauty? That's my sister. Phoenix, why do you just have a picture of her? Ah, oui? Another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister. I do? So Toya dead. So Toya die. Trust that you. Armstrong, do I need to call the police? This sounds like sexual harassment. Did you really just tell her to put her boobs out? No, ma fille, you are a woman extraordinaire. Now I can't, like, you're still not the worst person in this case, but you're becoming close. Do I look like I need cheering up or something? Like, he just, weird. He's 39. He's 39, alright then. Alright, so, Maggie was the policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. She claims she was fired. In actuality, she just quit and got severance, but she doesn't want to tell people that. Oui, oui. She was the suspect in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I give her, that is why I give the world a perfume for happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again. And found guilty this time. This is true. A natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? Gotta ask this guy for more information. Stats. Tell me Maggie's motive. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? We, I suppose you could say. We could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevance. So please, tell us anything you know. Well, time to unlock the Frenchman! Cyclops? No, wait, what are we going to do, Nick? We'll just have to... What the? What's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? And they actually do, like, follow up. You would actually never have this when you show up here. POV, when you have 16 locks. Like, imagine the day comes, he meets someone who's hiding the truth, he's like, wah, 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 wah. There's like 16 locks before him. Person's just like covered in locks. And he's just like, I quit. Like, later, you're on your own. You better call Saul. I'm out of here. Too much to deal with. Bye! Like, I'm gonna go work at McDonald's? Like, I'm gonna sell them my new chicken sandwich idea. Like, if that ever happened, do you think Phoenix would just snap and start beating the person up? Like, do you see the 16 locks? It's like, well, we'll just have to unlock the locks. Nope, not this time, Maya. It's just like, tell me what I want to know. Like, screw the locks. Tell me what I want to know before you start losing kneecaps, and then elbows, then finger knuckles, and then eventually I make you lose. I don't know what else I can make you lose, but you get the point. But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby. Mr. Armstrong, can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time down the park. Oh, a park. What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Or Vitamin Square, whatever. Alright, so we can't do anything for a while. To Vitamin Square! With the unfortunate orange banana combination. That is not a good place to put the banana at all. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Like, literally, you go to the strawberry, vitamins! She's like, okay, what if I go to the orange, vitamins! It's like, they literally are just rigged with the speaker that if you get too close, it literally will just scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. He's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. And I have been working on a special voice for this old man. Excuse me? Would you mind if I had a word with you? Like, hang on, I actually gotta get it right. I've been wanting to, like, you can't keep suction cup man down! Yes! I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? Screw you! I'm gonna climb this building! I'm suction cup man! So you don't like my seeds, eh? Pigeons? Well, screw you! I wrote a song for you! You're really chucking those seeds at him. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this! You eat my suction cup, man! I don't know, Winnie Maggie Barton. Screw you! Look at me go! Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Trilogy. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Not a disgrace! A disgrace? And then is a young girl revealing herself like that? You mean her uniform? I really do see the vitamins. And also, like, yes, you too. Also, I love the voice I'm doing for him. I hate the character himself. The youth of today, look at me go! They don't have any shame, no shame, I tell you, not 1 ounce. What happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? Yes, the olden days of sexism and asbestos and racism. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. I was thinking you were doing the old man's voice from Up, but that works as well. I've just been wanting to do the suction cup man impression. Do you go to Trivian a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant! That garbage, man! That garbage ain't served as not food! Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Look at me go! I'm going to hibachi! Trivian is a French restaurant, sir. What do you think we are, boy, embarrassed? I want real food, not those snooty snacks! Anyway, I'm gonna do the old man's voice. Like, what doing the old man voice? Like, I could have done this, or I could. I don't know how to do Carl's voice from Up, but I still like doing that. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way they're. Yes, the waitresses. So you're a pervert. Got it. You're a perverted old man. Like, if it's a disgrace, why do you go there? Listen, it's not my restaurant. It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable! Look at me go! I'm throwing seeds at birds! He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he eats it so much, why does he keep going? Because he's an old man. He's an old, not old man, he's an old pervert. That's why. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that! Look at me go! You must be hiding something, right? You must be hiding something, right? If he is, he should be able to see a sidewalk or two. Oh, wait, that's right. I was robbed. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it, or else I will charge you. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in the world of pain. Alright, well, first thing I notice, Palos, there's a Sandy Gast from Pokemon right over here. Thing I notice, why is there one overly white bird surrounded by all of the other normal, like, what? This is, like, I know it's a shady thing, it just looks so out of place. Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them, too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. or things? So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? Oh, you're overthinking this one just by a smidge, Maya. Oh, a magazine. There's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away. Look at me go! Threw away? Did you throw this away? You're looking for a job? I don't need a job. I'm Section Cut Man. That's none of your business. Sorry, guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else to have the name. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. D&D D&D logic. You find a cool sword, someone says, you can't take that! Well, now I want it. Picked up from a bench in Vitamin Square, thrown away by the old man. Job listings. Wait, what is this on the front? Is it a guy in a motorcycle? Or a guy in a Power Ranger's helmet getting ready to square up? It's like, Power Ranger! Just like, box your eyes out! Hey, that's mine! Like, too bad, loser. Will they even comment on this, or will it all just be like, this place is so fruity? It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. And that apple slide is perfect for you. What is so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Come on, woo! No way! Like, do you know how many diseases are on that thing? Also, all the static electricity I'll develop? I'll get covered in sand if I slide down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. So they're not going to point out the unfortunate oranges and banana. Oh well. Alright, so nothing on that. Nothing on the thing I just stole. What about the attorney's badge? This proves I'm a lawyer. No, doesn't matter. Well, I'm now remembering, profiles. So, what do you know about Maggie? Nothing. Jean Armstrong? I think we have to come back when I have my Magatama. What do you know about the job listing? Mademoiselle! Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations, you have passed. I will hire you. Dean, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick! Help! A Frenchman's kidnapped me again! Like, man, why does Maya keep getting kidnapped? I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Like, she's been kidnapped again. Why does this keep happening? Find it or else. Phoenix, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. It really does sound weird. That does sound wrong now that I hear it out loud. I gotta find it or else. I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Like, Phoenix, you into some weird kinky stuff, ain't ya? Okay, maybe now Gumshoe will be available? Like, I didn't expect to talk to her again, but Gumshoe? Yes. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find your innocence? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. I got this mass shooting in Boston, but you know what? Who cares? I gotta help Maggie. She was really fired up about this. Look at me. Like, I'm not suction cup, man, but look at me go. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Gano's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Mr. Suave Coffee. Now, listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up for good. Got it, pal? You got it? I'm gonna get my brother Wario and he's gonna burp in your face. And maybe give you the waft, if you know what I mean. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. Not too close, you know, otherwise HR would be on my neck. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? It was just it wasn't like anything like... I don't have a crush on her or anything. Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it. Nothing happened. And she sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Well, since it's very obvious what's going on, I just want to check something real quick. 32, 23. It's not that creepy. I mean, especially since they met at the Force. It's not like he knew her when she was a minor, so... approved. Like, you will not be flamed. You will not be flamed for this. Don't worry. I won't give you the bench. I won't give you the Triloquist treatment. So that's it. Our big old gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. It's cute. Hey, I don't like her or anything. I was... Note to self. Gossip with Maya about this later. Look, note to self. Make fun of him for this behind his back. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? HR is already on my neck, and I don't want them stabbing at it. Sure. Would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Alright, sure. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn L. He was a computer programmer. I see, a programmer. For some reason, he has the power scanning device, the power scanner from Dragon Ball. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm really busy. I haven't even gotten enough time to sit through these papers. Look at it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? I mean, the flashbacks all showed he had lottery tickets. Could have been something to do with lottery tickets. This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's the love of my life. Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes, but she was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this! Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD, the McBomber. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table and not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for a portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phone ain't never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribune didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. What's that? Sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribune. It's dated the same day as the murder. Maybe onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, Mick Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. The gears are returning. It's no good, I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I wanna get a handwriting analysis done on the scribble. Handwriting, huh? You get to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Alright, sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. Yes, the Gears are attorney. Okay, you get a turtle bell for that. That was so loud in my ear. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He stated started off by saying I'm at a complete loss for words, but he must have found something quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Huh. Alright. Profiles? So we don't have the old man, because we don't know his name. What do you know about the chef? The chef of Trilogy, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. Label says juniper. I'm under order to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. What? You can't say, huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking about how he's involved in this case somehow. Looks like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. The charming chef. So, what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trilogy? It's, kind of hard to say. Like, this is 2001. I can't exactly say my feelings for him. That's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Come on, let's just gossip about the dude. Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You gotta train me in and investigate the place yourself, and if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I could get a choice in this, huh? Sorry, better find out more about the chef in Trilogy, then report back to Gumshoe. What else could you tell me about Glenn? Nothing. Maggie? Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have! But I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or himself? Aw. Okay, let's head back to the detention center. Like, it was led back to Trilogy, but we had to go to the detention center, then Trilogy. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. That happens to me with strong smells. If I'm in like a place with a strong like perfume or soap smell, I will actually get dizzy. Oh. A character from Silent Hill. Or, Fatal Frame. That's the game. It's like, you look like you could have come out of either game. Hello. Goodbye. Maybe if I had a haunted camera, I could have got a picture of her, but I think I just saw a ghost. Was that just now a customer? She had a sort of a dark aura about her. Pyramid Head where? It's like, the Frenchman. He's not a real Frenchman. Like, takes off the head, a giant pyramid comes out. I knew it! It's Pyramid Head! From Silent Hill 2, I believe, in the Silent Hill movie. Like, I knew it was Pyramid Head. Ah, welcome, bienvenue. Oh, B Avenue. Oh, what a cute voice. No, Maya, don't work for the maid cafe. The men that go there are all perverts. Oh no, Maya, you're such a pure person. We can't allow this to happen. Don't worry, I'll call up Mo. We'll burn this place to the ground, just like we did with Big Top. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being... Phoenix, no! He's into it! Well, I guess for respect, I'll just say right now, I've never understood the attraction of maids. I never have. Like, I've never understood, like, the attraction of the outfit. It has never looked cute to me. It's always just been simply professional. Like, scrubs. Like, it is not attractive to me. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, it'd be better if you worked for a real restaurant and not fan service. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Who was that woman I just saw? Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. That's because the rest of the people aren't into maid cafes. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. It's just your smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the 20 cent, so it's $20 of course. 20. Wow. They predicted modern inflation. They predicted the modern day. It's like $20. That's expensive. I'll take a pass on this. It's expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, fine choice, sir. No, Oh, no. Kitchen, a lunch special, please, with all the extras. Drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. The dessert better be cheesecake. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch, then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Oh, God. People will pay anything for maid cafes. Hey, wait a sec! Maya! This is way too much! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are. Our deluxe fortified lunch sets. That's just lobster. That is still an alive lobster. Whoa! It's just lobster with a garnish in what looks like... What is that? Is that steak? Is that lobster with steak and a mint garnish? And then just a thing of bread and flan. That's all this is. Wow. How most maid dress situations go. God, this is pretty good. Where it goes up? Oh no, not the maid cafe trap. Like, I will not fall for your sick, twisted seduction tactics. She's like, I pulled a gun as they're gonna. She was like, I will not fall for your lust. I don't know why I put it that way. Like they're over here. I will not fall for your lust. Oh, here it is. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. What is abalone fricassee? Hang on, actually, let me just, let's culture ourselves let's get ourselves cultured real quick. Abalone fricassee. Well, first of all, abalone is its own separate dish. Sea snails, it's sea snails. Okay, so it's escargot. So it's lobster with escargot. in a balsamic vinaigrette. That sounds disgusting. Bon appetit. Thanks. So it's just lobster escargot in balsamic vinaigrette with a bread roll and flan. That sounds disgusting. Snails, yeah, wow. I'm not gonna lie, that's what most people do maid situations. She's like, I will not fall for your lust, pulls out the guns. It's like, hey, and if it's in Japan, I will not fall for your lust, pulls out the Mobiter. Go Kai, change! Just like, they just turn into a Power Ranger just to burst out. Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. I actually like lobster, but with escargot, and you put it with balsamic vinaigrette, that's just gonna make it bad. I've never had escargot. I've heard it's very slimy and salty at the same time. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving! Here, it's yours. Really? Speaking of Power Rangers, I was thinking of a joke, but I never typed it. The joke was they were hiring Power Rangers, and the old man was looking at that one specifically. Ah, yes. Also, speaking of Power Rangers, I saw a retrospective on Gokaiger, the season that Super Megaforce was based on. Oh my god! How could Saban have dropped the ball so badly? That season was so perfect, and like a perfect like tribute to the past Sentai. How do you go from Gokaiger to Super Megaforce? I don't get it. I still stand by how I would fix Megaforce and Super Megaforce. I still stand by it, and I may make a short in the future to explain it again, but I still stand by how I would have done it. But in short, so I'm not just wasting time, you adapt both as separate seasons. So you have just Megaforce, and that's just Go-Sager. And then when you have to do the Super Season, you don't call it the Super Season, you call it a different thing entirely, and you call that, like, if you had to do the Super Season thing, I wouldn't have. I would have, instead, it'd be better if you did the, 40 episodes of just Megaforce, and then you do a separate season, and that's not Megaforce, that's a different thing, and that's where you do Gokaiger. And the first Megaforce, it's just simply the setup. Just like how Turbo was kind of the setup for In Space, and then all the other seasons were kind of the setup for In Space. You know, that's how I would have done it personally. Maya, remember Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. This isn't a JRPG, I can't just go out, kill a bunch of monsters, and then sell their loot for gold. I just remembered, I gotta clean the toilets! Hey, get back here and eat this slop! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Trivia lunch special. Costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you will get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. I don't remember her saying that at all. In the kitchen. That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya! What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Aren't you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Alright, now, let's actually break the law and burst into the kitchen with that permission. Well, it's not breaking the law, but this is definitely not allowed. Trivia kitchen. Why is there a vanity set? Also, this whole place seems... This is a fire hazard. I'm just not realizing. This is a fire hazard. With all of, the cloth everywhere. You're gonna burn your kitchen down, man. Also, this is not that clean. You can see the dirt on the walls. Well, it's not dirt. It's like burn markings. He's burned food in here! Oh god, like he's burned food in here. There's a vanity set for some reason. His knives are actually probably the neatest thing in this whole place, which is kind of concerning. And here it is, the famous Trilogy kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we'd better search quickly. Chop chop! Oh! What hell? What is this? Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. Never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Look! Right here on the counter! My Magatama! What's it doing here? What indeed? On loan from Maya, recovered from the kitchen of Trilogy. So does that mean that the dude just swiped it out of me? He, like, picked my pocket? Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. It's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. I'm sorry. I'm still hung up on this. You cannot have drapes over a stove in a kitchen, and if that wasn't bad enough, he has a floral wreath right next to a stove. This dude, it says he's apparently burned the walls? This guy. Oh, OSHA's gonna flambe you, Armstrong. If not OSHA, then you're gonna flambe yourself with the kitchen fire. Let's read a poem. And say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay? Alright, here's one. It's called Printemps. Two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon, on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail, so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. That's it? That didn't even rhyme. Yup, that's a poem for you. I don't even think that even rhymed. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. That's so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 100, they're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's the liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Ah, you gotta love Maya being a rogue. Small bottle out of the court record. Let me just check something real quick. This is just for trophy progression, just making sure I'm not gonna miss something by accident. Nope, okay. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, well, I've definitely found some stuff I can take to Gumshoe. Hey, you're just in time! What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. It must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what'd they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it, pal. I'm starting to lose the Waluigi for some reason. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Left by victim, doodle is in the victim's handwriting. Mick Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me one day or another. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? When did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? I mean, it is Waluigi. Oh. I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yes. Here's a terrible lunch. Oh, nope. Alright then, the bottle. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? I mean, this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Small bottle given to Gumshoe. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Jean Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you one of the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Alright. Armstrong's secret. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Train Bien, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nicer on me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. It's like, it doesn't... I don't care how skimpy you make your maids, this is garbage! What else good about the guy is that he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Dear God, $500,000? We're talking dollars? Yeah, hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. I don't get the reference. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. Oh, dollars, like if it was sterling. Okay, wow, that is a really obscure joke. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Jean's loan contract. Jean's debt is $500,000. The owner of the loan is Tender Lender. Okay. Oh, $500,000 mils. What was that in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case? I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know? No, I don't. I think I sort of get the picture. Alright then. Maybe Armstrong will be back now? No? If I go... Oh! I was gonna talk to Kudo, but there's now a pink scooter here. Oh, that's right. You get to see the thing that... One of the things that irks me so much with this case. Like, step one, the idea of someone impersonating a lawyer in court when all they needed was spiky hair and a blue suit. The second thing, the maid cafe. The third thing, the perverted old man that's a regular at the maid cafe. But he's not here right now, so that's good. Drat, I still have some unanswered questions for him. Scooter, huh? We'll leave it right in the middle of a park like this. The wheel guard and the light are busted. Guess it must have been an accident. It's totally right. I think someone stubbed their toe or stepped out of Lego barefoot. And here's the thing that upsets me so much. Not the last thing that upsets me so much, but definitely one of them. This, I guess it's not really even a spoiler because it's obvious. Here's our imposter. Here's Zinni Up. Why is Wolverine wearing a tiger? I don't know, but I hate this so much. Like, he has the Boston accent like he's Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh! he's got like tanned skin, a scar on his face, a wider build, a gold chain. The fact that he passed as my imposter. But don't worry, eventually it'll get worse. I hate this case so much for this. In the anime, they make it a little better when they tone down his tan, so he's just like a slightly darker skin, but like not too dark that it wouldn't be impossible, and he's not as wide built. How would anyone believe this is Phoenix Wright? This is Phoenix Wright? Looks like Phoenix wrong. Nice. Turtle Bell. But I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate that this is the imposter. Like, all he has is the spiky hair, and it's not even like, oh, well, I can't pull up my own profile, but it's not even the right kind of spike. Hey, what do you think you was doing with my bike? No, it was just, you was messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Is that gonna, oh my, you was gonna pay for this? It wasn't me, I was just passing by. Hey, then who's the one? Hey, then who's the one that come in my saddle and crap, huh? Hey, you was gonna pay you catch my drift? No, wait a sec, I'm not a pigeon to you, so I couldn't have done it. Wise guy, eh? Put your tongue away! I had to be so hot it'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Like, you ever seen that one scene in Invincible? It's gonna be like that. You better watch it back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm somewhat of a lawyer myself. Bro's a scar. How does anyone not notice that? Maggie didn't even notice it. I just realized all he said was he was taller, had a weird voice and an accent, and was more passionate. How did you mess this up? Also, hang on. I gotta get a screenshot real quick. Wrong one. Hang on. I want to get a certain screenshot real quick. Okay, did I get the right one? I really want to get this screenshot because... Is this... No. Dang it. Hang on. I actually want to take some time just so I can probably get this screenshot. Please tell me I got it this time. No, I still got it wrong both times. Hang on. I can get this. I think I'm either early or late. So, was that... Wow, I am really failing. I give up. That was a third time's a charm and I gave up. Trying to get the black shot over the eyes? Yes, I was. And I kept failing because it looks kind of creepy. What do you say? On Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. Here's my birth certificate and driver's license that proves that I'm a lawyer. Don't ask why I carry this around. So you're a wise guy too, huh? Because I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Well, I mean, you're red like the flames of a phoenix. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that... Even Phoenix doesn't want to admit it. Surely that guy wasn't my phony. Was he? I hate this. I hate this case so much. Big Top Turnabout has so much wrong with it. But this is just... Most of what's wrong with Big Top Turnabout is mostly just relegated to the whole... It's just like, it's the characters. Like, they're all the worst, but I can forgive it because in the anime, they change a lot of aspects of the trial. Like, Max isn't as big of a jerk. There's no love story between Max, Regina, and Triloquist. There's nothing like that at all. Acro did still hate Regina, but she did apologize sincerely and was forgiven. Excuse me. And there was a nice reconciliation scene between Max and the other circus performers. So it was still better. So that's why I don't hate Big Top Turnabout as much as other people. This case is as stupid as it is in the anime, and I hate it so much. The maid cafe, the whole phony situation, it's so, the perverted old man, it's so... That's even worse because my dad's a lawyer. You should have seen how much he cringed at this episode. Just off of the whole lawyer impersonation scene. He wasn't anything like me! Guess I better make note of that scooter. Ridden by my phony. The wheel guard is all smashed up. Wheel guards? Both are broken. Ah, pathetic! Look at me go! Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that and you look like a pigeon that's got C's in his eyes! Have you been here the whole time then? I was in that strawberry, I had some thinking to do. I was thinking what building I should climb next because I'm suction cup man. Look at me go, I'm smudging up your windows. More like you had some cowering to do. So can I talk to you now? Now that I have my mug is up. Oh wait, I still have to talk. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? Just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that! Look at me go! I'm throwing seeds at birds! And yep. Oh! The sandy gas was shiny there! I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? Alright, suction cup man. Take that! Nagatama! Unlock the heart! Très bien regular. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants, to eat! To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You was a little brat, how dare you accuse me, suction cup man! What proof have you got? I can tell that not you, nor anyone else in the world, would go to that place for its food. I have the food with me. It's disgusting. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch set. Is he trying to hide his nose, or is his nose actually a ball? I don't know. He keeps like bouncing it around with his fist like he's like flopping his hair. I don't know why. I think it's infected. That's the Twin D set! I love that food when I'm climbing. The food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. That's how Suction Cup Man could afford all of his plunges. I haven't done a job of work since I was born other than feeding the pigeons and climbing towers. What a load of crock. Face another story, but the price is nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. The job listing. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was that, so what? Screw you! So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot of it. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Well, I don't go to that restaurant for food, I just go for the Javicino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8! Oh, dang. Starbucks isn't even that bad. Well, it better be some golden beans. Actually, Starbucks is that bad nowadays. Bro is not Scrooge McDuck. Like, look at me go! I'm diving naked into a pile of money! Like, I broke my bones! Solid gold coins are hard! I've always wondered, how is he able to swim in the coins? Like, it's like solid gold coins, it's not liquid. Like, it'd make more sense if it was like swimming in dollar bills, but still. What's your problem? I'm suction cup man. You would think a bald man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. Although for you, I particularly am. I was wondering if the coffee there really is that great. No, it's not, but anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. The pigeon's been on my case lately with all the plunges. I'm sorry, but there are no free papers to read at Trilogy. Here. Oh, wrong one. Oh, the sports paper. That's right, I was supposed to show the sports paper. On the bright side, I will get healed. I was supposed to show the sports paper. Remember, his bones are made of gold and his dreams are made of gold. Oh, that's right. Scrooge McDuck is weird Toon Force. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trilogy. So what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Don't tell me what to do, I'm suction cup man. I'll smudge up your windows with my suction cups. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Way ahead of you, Phoenix, way ahead of you. Like, I'll put him out of his misery right here and right now. How loud is this if I put it to the microphone? Pretty loud. It's like, Sniper, I may need you in court. Like, bring some of your bad bullets. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Trilogy is... I hate my life sometimes! What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Trilogy. That! Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. That! But I don't recognize that face! You're probably telling the truth here. I want to take this brick Bible and beat his nose with it until it's flat and normal. This thing is very heavy. Actually, this may not be enough. It's a good thing I got the New Testament with it as well. Just stack them like this. There's enough heft between them if I just go... Boom! I'll pop that red cherry he calls a schnoz. Let me put this back. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, Sniper. Hello, Liam. You're just in time. This is one of the worst parts of my least favorite case. Snow, which do you want? The sleeping bullet that gives people nightmares, or the one that gives people intrusive thoughts so bad that they just do things randomly? Just put a speaker inside rubber. Go for the nightmare bullet. I don't want this man sleeping. But you weren't looking at her face, but at her outfit. Don't be this man, Liam. Be better than him. That's the truth, isn't it? You disgusting, disgusting old man. You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? Disgusting, wretched, repulsive, repugnant old man. I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Thank you for giving him context. That waitress was your maid cafe anime waifu. Enough, please, no more. Don't expose my kinks. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Look at me go. I don't deserve the suction cup man voice. He wouldn't even stoop that low. I'm taking you to the McEmperverse court. Crazy. We're all crazy. I hate this case so much. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful little devil. Screw you. No. I did mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javagino every time for $8. All because the servant girl punished me, locked me up. Oh, so he's also sexist. Really? That's not what I'm here for. It's just a nice bonus. You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. No, I won't. I don't get maids. I don't get the fascination with maid girls. I don't. I really, really don't. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. You'll understand arthritis one day. No, well, yes, but getting back on topic. Stop calling me that. I have a 9-year-old boy, so show some respect. I'm such a cut man. You can also call me Craig Raisins. Even though I technically shouldn't know that name because that was just from when I had amnesia. And then I had amnesia about having amnesia. I'm Victor Kodo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Huh? I don't believe this. I even broke his Cyclops and everything. I guess I'll have to try and get him when he's in a better mood. And I think I know a good way to get that good mood. Now that I have his profile, he's 68 years old, has a thing for waitresses. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya. Would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I've There's something I really want to ask the old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. I have a tiny Jesus. Please let him save us. God. Say hello to tiny Jesus and pray. Oh. Hate. All I know some days is just hate. Go back onto the bookshelf, Jesus. Sometimes you just want to recite the hate speech from I have no mouth and I must scream, because you just relate to it. In fact, I'm gonna pull it up. I have so much hate in me right now. I'm going to pull up, hang on, hate speech. Okay. Alright, save image as... Then an image. And just so we're clear, this is how I feel right now. Is this actually covering me? Yes, it is. I'm just gonna, let me make this larger just so you can read it better. And then put it here so chat can still see it, so you can still see chat. This is how I feel sometimes. Sir? You again? I heard this one, I heard this one a long time ago. It's a great speech. It's a short one, but it's still a great line. Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. Don't worry, we'll kill him in court later. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. I hate this. God, look at me go! Huh? He's still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, all right? Okay, at least he's not into him young. Play on the slide? So that means you have to be at least 23 before he finds you attractive. That's actually kind of thankful to know. He doesn't find 18 or young. He doesn't have a young cutoff point. It's just 23. I'm kind of thankful for that. Play on the slide? We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon! Pigeon! How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please. Sir? Why can't you see him feeling the pit? Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. For you. Hate. Hate. Just wanted to get it clear. This is how I feel right now. I'll bring it back another time. Nia, why? I respected you so much as being a Deus Ex Machina when trials go the wrong way. You guys want to play Ys Origin instead? I unlocked arena mode with all 3 characters. We can just play Ys instead. No, I'm gonna go back, but... I think we could have done Claire Obscure instead today. And done the post-game Act 3 stuff. But instead, I just wanted to finish up Ace Attorney so I could have gotten to Majora's Mask. But no, this is where we are. You know what? Out of respect, I'm not gonna do the suction cup man voice anymore for Kudo. He's getting the generic old man voice. If you don't mind, sir. No, Mia, why the pose? I'd really love to talk with you. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave. Which also brings me back to my thought about the Karayan channeling technique in consent laws. So, if Mia's okay with just flaunting her looks like this, then does that mean that she could possess Pearl, an 8-year-old, then consent to sleep with someone, and... oh, it's so gross. This is such a disgusting case. About the incident, say it in as few words or less. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? He's a different person. It was quite a shock even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took a Javachino over to him, you see. And? What was the customer alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. And he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, and then collapsed dead. Oh, how terrifying. I want to pop his nose like a big zit. And I hope blood comes out of it. You're so good at listening, aren't you? This is a good creepy old man voice. I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food trivia? Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days. No, it's not Mia. Shut up. I'd rather point a gun down this man's throat to get him to confess. London's in England, not France. Thank you, Phoenix. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much, I can't take it, I want France. I gotta change my pants real quick, I'll be back. I'll leave extras in the strawberry. I'm not allowed to be near children. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. You visit Treatment a lot, don't you? Of course, me, yes. I'd like to come and see. You know, for as much as I hate her, Invisigal wasn't this bad. She may have been a walking HR violation, but at least she knew when to take things seriously and not get flustered. Europe would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that, chef, my dear. This guy is worse than most characters. The clown had some redeeming qualities, but he's pretty bad. Mo was better. Mo may have had terrible jokes that you would get penalized for, but at least his heart was in the right place. And at least he didn't simp for a child. Chef, you mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con. Oh. Whatever did Armstrong do? Oh no, those eyes can't take that. I gotta change my pants again. No. Oh, I can't say what I did to him. This is a family-friendly channel. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hands. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you'll be careful around him, my dear. You know, I think I'd feel safer around Armstrong than you, Kudo. I'm not entirely convinced you weren't on the Epstein flight list. Sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. You know, I'm convinced. Victor Kudo was on the flight list. Check the flight logs and it'll show. Victor Kudo was on the flight list. He was on the Epstein flight list. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. The haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Okay, yep, that actually is a haiku. Always remember the 5-7-5 rule with a haiku. It's five syllables, then 7, then 5 again. And that's how you do a haiku. It doesn't have to rhyme, you just simply have to follow the 5-7-5. That's all you have to do. But also, could you not just simply tell us or write a normal affidavit? Could you not just, be normal? If it takes anything, can you let me know? Especially if it's your delicate. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. Also, I've lost some respect for you. You may have gotten me convicted. You may have gotten me off for murder, but I'm now losing respect for you. Even with all the help you've done in cases. I may have lost some respect points. You got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Maya? Did that consciously, too? I lost respect for both of you. This trial is literally just fan service. It is what's next. Shion from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is gonna be the judge. Or, like, Delta from The Eminence in Shadow is gonna be a surprise witness. The real killer is gonna end up being... what's another good fan service isekai character? Albedo. The killer's actually gonna end up being Albedo from Overlord. Nope. She is literally the fan service in the show. Yes, she is. But at least Shion also has, you know, character and a personality and a growth arc and more going for her than fan service. This is just pain. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! No, can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. I actually have another job and I don't want that old man looking at me. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Cyclocker 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. You know, he may have probably been a stereotype on gay men. I still prefer Mr. Armstrong in this whole case. It's like he is one of the only tolerable people in this case. All you described just sounds like fan service just for her. I actually do like That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Don't get me wrong, it's not my favorite isekai, nor my favorite anime. My favorite isekai is Overlord. I do want to specify that Overlord is my favorite. I would have said my favorite is Rise of the Shield Hero. However, I actually prefer Overlord more because if there's ever a problem character, they deal with them properly. Unlike they do with mine. But no, and yes, I do know it's fan service, but honestly, I liked the show still because I like Veldora and Rimuru. They're great characters. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteer, of course. And not just any kind of word. Magatama! I was like doing this just like, Magatama! Maggie's motive. Instantly crying? How many petals are on that rose? Excuse me, what is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Hello, I will confess everything, just don't let me. Huh? Oh, that was a new world record. Like, instantly, all the Cyclocks just explode. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery tickets for $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, the ticket. It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motives that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery tickets. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My lord, you've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me, but I've confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. You! Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Ah! Oh, wow, first block. Oh, that was one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My poor Koma? Why? You have no evidence! I'm not Mask the Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. My Magatama! You stole from me!
Take that!
Oh. Nope. Oh, wait, do they use the haiku?
Take that!
Oh, okay, the haiku. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please, read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Les maisons, you was the liar! You deny it? Do not make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, I'm just double checking to make sure I don't miss anything. You have stolen. You've stolen from me. You stole my Magatama. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that screen just about broke some windows. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and figurines. My hand, it just slips out, I cannot stop. So it's like kleptomania. You should really go see a therapist, a psychologist for it. Or maybe a psychiatrist. Either one. Both can help. You've stolen gloves, handkerchiefs, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is natural thing, just a timid little girl inside, monsieur, timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. My no, why would I steal it? I will never such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash? The loan contract.
Take that!
This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. And that lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Excuse me. Maggie's motive. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How do you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No! Oh no, you naughty man! I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How did you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. Before I go on to the winning ticket, there are actually some things I can present for trophy progress. So I am just gonna handle some of that now. Or well, it's one of them. So, first was the scooter. But this. Félicitations! My... Qu'est-ce que c'est? Je ne comprehend. Hey, don't just make something up! Like, there are apparently some stuff for this, so I can also just present this. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I already mess something, or... Well, it's not even looking at it. If I somebody make him look then. I'm just testing some stuff. But I feel like I may have missed the attempt to get certain things to get a trophy. Are you finding my restaurant? I think I got the hang of it now, but I think it's time for me to... Oh no, you are quitting already! You'll be a new record for the shortest period of employment ever! I think I'm fine? I guess for context, is a trophy for getting him to say certain things. I'm gonna try this now, and then if I fail, if I messed up at the point when I should have gotten the trophy, then I'll just go back in my free time to look into it. Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. You want more Phoenix, right? Is it Western Dead? Oh. Yep. I think I can imagine how he formed it. Okay, so I did already... Okay, so I definitely messed this up. I was supposed to show this during the Magatama section. Well, I'll just do that off stream. So we'll just continue talking about this, and then I'll just suffer in quiet as I just get that in my free time. I did not take it. Did not take it for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. My non, ma fille. It was not... That's enough. Huh? Gato! With the jazz music. Mr. Gato, what the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. Came in here for coffee? Does this craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I'm not ahead, no. I'm not just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning tickets, pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. Oh, sweet. You see, I'm just a pretty face. For some, my looks, I am nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Did a good job making him menacing. I like the fact this guy is supposed to be some sort of rival, but he just seems like a guy that has insomnia. Like, that's why he drinks coffee all the time. Just like, I can't sleep. Like, voila, you do, time to laugh at the pretty little lad. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. Certainly not again. To be continued. I say I'm actually not gonna save because I am actually going to end this early. So we're not going to do this. I'm actually going to end stream early because of how I messed that up. And I know I could just simply in the stream just go back, but that was a lot of progress. And I just want to make sure, because we are getting the Platinum Trophy with this game, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm, like, this is going to be a bit of an earlier into a stream. Otherwise, I would just simply keep going. But But I do want to make sure I can get stuff working. But before we end off, I just have a couple things I want to mention here. First of all, as I made a post on this, but all streams for the rest of the month are going to be Ace Attorney streams, so I can get ready for June 3rd when I start my Majora's Mask series, with two exceptions. First exception is next Friday, which I'll explain later. And the second is obviously we'll still make time for the D&D campaign. So there's that. And then the other thing is, so there will not be a bit of the Nuzlocke in the future, or the Hexlocke, so I will just keep grinding off camera. And I am still not done yet. I still got a couple more things. So I'm not done with the grinding yet, but if we get another death, or if we get anything like a shiny or a new evolution, I will make a short about it. So you will all still be updated on the Hexlocke and the grinding. And I'll even let you know when I'm done grinding. And the last thing is, the stream for Friday will not be an Ace Attorney stream. It's going to be something interesting. I was going through my work emails one day, and I found that someone wanted me to play an early access of a demo for the game they're making, which I really liked. It's called On Air Taxi. It's a game where, I'll explain it more in detail when we're there, but basically you're an AI inside of a taxi helping the taxi driver take calls and solve crimes. So I will be playing, it's a demo on the 8th, so look forward to that. So until then, I'll be ending today's stream right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to subscribe. Comment down below since it helps me connect with you guys. Like the video so it knows more of what you want to see. Share the video so more people know this channel even exists. And don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I go live. Don't forget to join the Discord, link in the description below. If you don't have Discord, I have a community tab on my channel page. And until next time, see ya guys.